Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Walz is finished. Congress held a hearing regarding the Somali fraud scandal in Minnesota, and witnesses included actual Minnesota state officials who testified that Tim Walz 100% knew about the fraud because they had been sounding the alarm for years, but were ultimately coerced and threatened to remain silent and ignore the blatant fraud. By the end of this hearing, the evidence that Tim Walz is guilty is so overwhelming that Congress moves to have criminal charges brought against him. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel, but let's start with a lovely Somali man at a city council meeting threatening Democrats to stop investigating their fraud or else they will stop voting Democrat.
My name is Mohammed. I'm speaking today on behalf of the Somali community in Lewiston. Some of you sitting here today, we voted for you. We elected you to protect our community interests, not creating division or go after one elected member from our community. If this narrative continues, our community will be forced to re-examine our relationship or political relationship, including our relationship with the Democratic Party and who will be voting in the future.
He just exposed the entire illegal arrangement between the Democrat Party and the Somali community. You vote for policies and programs that allow us to enrich ourselves, and we repay you with votes and kickbacks disguised as campaign contributions. Most liberals, while they're proudly advocating for mass third world migration, have no idea how tribalistic third world politics are. Somalia is so dysfunctional because it's just a bunch of clan feudalism. Everybody tearing the country apart, trying to get the most that they can to benefit their own tribe. And the reason we're seeing such polarization and destabilization here in America is because Democrats are playing the exact same game with identity politics. This extreme third world tribalism is how the Somali fraud in Minnesota got so big and lasted for so long. Because if any honest member of the Somali community came forward and exposed the fraud that was happening, they would be immediately exiled from the tribe. And because they're completely unassimilated in American society because Democrats told them assimilation is racist, being a part of the tribe is a matter of survival. That's why the white as mayonnaise mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, gives all of his public remarks in Somali now, because the Somali voting bloc gave him a choice: adhere to our demands or we will install one of our own. And as Ilhan Omar frequently and unapologetically states, her